growing up, we were petrified of my dad. Like, I was petrified of my dad. I think my dad hit me maybe one time, and I remember, like, he didn't used to beat my brother a lot, but when my brother would get in trouble, he would beat him, and I would be, like, shaking in my room, like, oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, though, when him and my mom actually split up, my mom, you know, she became... I'm not going to say mean, but she became a little bit more strict with us because she had to be. Not because she necessarily wanted to be, but I wasn't scared of my mom. I knew I can go to her and talk to her about anything, but you still look at your parents like, that's my mom. Like, I'm still not going to tell you about, you know, certain things. Right. And with being on the other side of things, you know, my boyfriend is very playful. You know, he plays around a lot now. He will, you know, discipline if necessary. Me on the other end, I just believe that, you know, with kids need structure. You know what I'm saying? So no, you're not going to, you know, tear my house up. No, you're not going to not get out the bed and say your prayers and make your bed and brush your teeth. Like, it has to be a routine with me. And if, you know, something goes wrong, again, I don't put my hands on anybody else's kids, but there is a punishment that has to get done. Whether you went to school and you disrespected your teacher, you're going to write 100 times, I will not disrespect my teacher. You are. I am there as the co-parent. Because here's my thing. If you're going to school talking to these people like this, right? I am the co-parent. So what's going to happen? Eventually, you're going to try to talk to me the same exact way. That's normally how it works. Okay. So for me, it's like, that's not going to take it. Plus, I'm going to be honest with you. They rather take my punishment than they dad whip their ass. So it's very, you know what I mean? Okay. It's a you know what I mean? It's a very thin line, but I'm very big on, I'm just very big on respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very big. Are these
your kids? I'm confused when you say the co-parent.
So you're
disciplining other people's kids?
These are my boyfriend kids.
Haram. That's what I was going to say. Haram. I was going to say, I've never been in a position where I've had to discipline a partner's child or children. I've just never done it. I've always played... Probably because I don't want to discipline my own kid, but I feel like I do. Like, I yell at Tommy, like, clean up your room, you get on my goddamn nerves. Like, I'm screaming all the time, but never like, you're on punishment for 2 weeks, or your teacher said, like, I would never do that to somebody else's kid.
But I also feel that I unfortunately had to take the role of their mom because their mom isn't involved.
And that's another thing I was going to say.
So like when the school is calling me.
Now,
yeah, for
I only disagree with that because y'all ain't fucking married, and that's y'all not married.
But it's her house.
I mean,
my thing is this. This is my and there's no shade to you, but this is not what I'm going to do. Because if we just boyfriend and girlfriend, and I ain't got nothing to do with them fucking kids.
Well, wait a minute though. He lives under your house.
We have a house. We have a house together. We bought a house together.
Yes, and they come to visit.
Let me say that again. We bought a house together.
Oh, you made it sound like you bought it by yourself.
No, we bought a house together. I wouldn't have been able to buy my house without him. I'm gonna make that.
And that's cool. And I get that. I get that. No, y'all bought the house together, but that was the house. The house don't come with the kids, do it?
Yeah, but they live at her house.
Right? They're building towards.
Well, that's why you shouldn't be a stepdad.
They were partially. Listen, they were partially living at our house. Like literally 1 week here, 1 week there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Has to be structure.
Definitely.
Well, if they live in my house, they got to abide by my fucking rules, and I can whoop their ass.
I don't need to.
Don't want to.
I'm not doing. Well, that I'm not doing.
I've always played the role of like the big.
Yeah, that I'm not doing. I'm not putting my hands on
like I'm the fun aunt. So if somebody gets in trouble,
that's why these kids is fucking retarded now because ain't nobody whooping their ass.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what's wrong with these kids out here.
Everybody don't need to get their asses.
Yes, they do.
I agree with that. I don't think every child needs to get their ass whipped. That's just
I'm an ass whooper.
All right, every bad kid needs to get their ass whooped. Every bad kid.
But it also doesn't work all the time.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
All right, so
I feel like nowadays
ass whooping don't work. Talking don't work.
Just gonna look at
you know what work? You know what work? Jail and getting fucking killed. That's what worked for them.
You know what works? Stop having broken homes. Stop it.
That's great. That's great.
That's a good.
My question though, I have a question for you guys.
That's great.
If the guy doesn't want to have a child with the woman, do you think it's right for them to still do it, and do you think that's okay?
Fuck no. No,
I don't understand the question.
He's saying if a dude fucking with you and you get pregnant, and before you even get pregnant, you know the nigga ain't trying to have a baby by you. Why are you having this kid?
Why aren't you taking the proper precautions to not have a baby?